I'm sitting here with Heidie Naudé, the CEO of Halli Trust. Heidie, good morning to Helderberg Happening.
Morning, Hardus. Thank you so much for having me. It's really a pleasure to be on your show. Thank you.
Now, Heidie, tell me a little bit more about Halli Trust.
So we registered for 3 things: education involvement, community involvement, and caring and rehabilitation of animals. And we go to schools that invite us on a Wednesday and a Thursday morning, and we've got 9 different programs that we do at schools. So it is body preventive talk. I'm very passionate about the body preventive talk. As you know, 1 out of 3 kids get sexually abused in the Western Cape. So we've got to, it's one of our focus areas also, is to raise awareness and teach children what to do if somebody touches my private parts. Then we do love, respect and bully, healthy eating, where we just touch on the food groups and we eat actually with the kids too. So we always laugh because they eat with us what they don't eat at home. And then it's fire safety, road safety, child safety. Change starts with me. We do with the older kids, and we've started to do the animal care also, to teach children how to look after their animals. And then also we started with the NSRI to do the water safety talk for them. So I'm very excited about that also, to raise that awareness, also to teach children water safety. So that's the 9 different talks that we do.
As for the community involvement, the Halli clubs and Halli leaders, can you share a little bit more about that?
Yes, so we, let me just go back a little bit under community involvement. We've got 3 representatives in the community, and they are basically our eyes and ears in the community. So we don't just hand out stuff, we go and assess people at their houses, and we see the complete picture. When you're in a house, you see the complete picture of what is really happening in the house. Again, I'm stressing it because we're making a measurable difference. We're not just handing out. And that is very important for me, not just to hand out, because you don't want the cycle to continue. You want somewhere the cycle need to break, so that that family can also go on and be a whole, complete family again. So it's our 3rd year of Halli Clubs. So say a child is 7 and turning 8 this year, then they join us. When they're 10, 11, and not only me see that there's leadership potential and they've attended all the Halli clubs, I also ask input from the community, and we also want to see, when I'm not there, if they are still leaders. And then we make them leaders, because I always say they are our next generation for Halli Trust. They could be the next CEO, or they could be the next trustee. We don't know. But and our aim is to instill life skills, leadership, work ethic, Christianity. We want to instill into those kids' lives, so that we then send beautiful adults into the world. So that's our dream with the Halli Clubs, and I'm excited because we've got one in Smartytown, Makassar, and we've got one in Onzamo, Luandle area, and we're very excited. There's awesome kids that I've got.
I love your passion, really. And tell me a little bit more about your workshops that you host.
We then thought, why don't we start a needlework club? So we started it first in Smartytown a few years ago, and we've moved it. This is 2nd year running. The needlework gets together on a Friday here, and we've got about 16 ladies that are taking part in the needlework club. Leonie is our mentor, and she comes in on a Friday and then teach the ladies a craft or something. So the first item that they make goes home with them, so that they can either just use it for themselves, or they can copy it and make a business. And we've started it like a little business for them, where they then also make stuff, doggy beds, and that we want to empower them also to earn a little bit of money. And the last thing we registered for, so it's education involvement, community involvement, and caring and rehabilitation of animals, is under the caring and rehabilitation of animals. We educate. Renee, our animal representative, goes into the community and she teaches people to look after their animals, to not have them on a chain, to have them in a little housey, to have food and water there under shade, to have a little blanket in the little kennel so that they're warm. So it's also a very small part of Halli Trust, but also a very crucial part, because I always say when we see people, there could be an animal and we could help the animal. When there's an animal, there could be people that we also help the people. So it's basically about educating.
How can people get involved?
Yes, that's always the important question, is how can people get involved? We've got a little flyer that we hand out of how people can get involved. And obviously finances, because it does make the world go round, and it also enables us to do more. So we also have a reoccurring draw every month of people that are making us a beneficiary on their bank and donate regularly monthly. So we've got a draw where we give them a little something, a reward for giving to Halli Trust financially. And then there's also the people can volunteer. I always say to especially school children or young adults, it's very important for you to volunteer. It makes your CV look different. So come and volunteer at Halli Trust. And then people can donate. We literally take from your house. If you see your house in a total, kitchen, bedrooms, garage, we literally take everything. Whatever you want to get rid of in a good condition, we will take that. So because it can be a window, it can be a door, it can be clothes and shoes, linen, towels, kitchenware, furniture, whatever you want to get rid of and you don't have a use for it and it's still in a good condition. There's people, sometimes we've got fire victims, they've lost everything and we can then help them. Yeah, and people can follow us. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, go and check out our website. We're everywhere. We want to be everywhere and we want to have people Halli Trust in their hearts and in their minds. And take our hands, because together we can make a difference.
Wonderful.